Attention Viking yacht buyers. I am Chris Mortimer from YachtZero, and I'm the guy who's about to save you a shitload of money when it comes time for you to buy your Viking. Today, we're specifically analyzing Viking 80s, what the market looks like, and how you should be going about your purchase by leveraging the data and the analytics. From who? The nerds. The guys sitting on the dock analyzing the patterns and trends while you go out with the guys drinking, fishing, winning tournaments. Viking 80, such a man's boat. So cool. Great weight to it, incredible ride, incredible regard across the board. So essentially jumping right into our numbers, we're looking at about 12.27% or $700,000 under the asking price based off of what we're seeing right now. Now we're gonna run through this in a little bit further detail right now. Just know that if you go over to our website or you request our customized reports, you're gonna be able to hover, filter, and get a bunch more information that we can't put here in this video. So be sure to watch through the end, but make sure that you make it over our website at the end. That's YachtZero.com. Anyway, let's get into how to kick the crap out of the seller. All right, so right here we have an on-market scatter plot where we size up what Viking 80s on the market are listed for right now against each other, and then size them accordingly based on how many hours they have. Okay, it certainly looks like the higher priced 2019 Lamplighter needs a little adjustment coming south, plus the 2018 could fall a little bit further south as well. Again, a little higher in the hours, but in correlation between each other, I think that pattern's clear here. Once we look at our second chart, how long these Vikings have been on the market in comparison to the patterns and trends for Viking as a whole, the Viking 80s as a whole, and just what the existing boats on the market have been there for a moving average. Essentially, this is showing us a clear indication that we're a little stagnant. Obviously, we know we're way off the COVID highs, but right now, if we have all these boats sitting on this market this long without any movement, we know that the prices are going to keep climbing south, and it's certainly a buyer's opportunity with several different options available. When we look at the Viking 80s on the market versus what they've sold for in the past, we can really see that this boat, when it was new, was transacting around $7.6 million. Then spiked up $400,000 or 5.26%, $8 million in the COVID peak of 2022. And since that point, the boat has fallen 21.38% of its value to its current list of $6.29 million, essentially losing 5.34% annually. Once we know those numbers, then we have to look real hard as to why the 2018 Amarula Sun sold for $7.5 million in 2024 and determine if that was an outlier, if someone got ripped off, if that was a really special boat, and that requires us diving a little bit deeper. But if we applied that same rate of depreciation seen with the 2022 model, making the price of 2018 today at the same rate would be $5,548,241 at best. Then you throw in the fact that there's 4 on the market, the condition could vary from model to model, and there's more hours, and all of a sudden $5 million for this boat does not seem that crazy. Obviously, this is information that's not being volunteered to you, and a lot of times if a captain is advising you, they might not know this. A broker selling the boat doesn't want to tell you this. So the same way you make decisions when running your business based off of numbers, like this is exactly what you should be doing every time. Even if you're thinking about getting the yellowfin that pulls alongside of the boat, the Freeman, maybe a Merit. It doesn't matter where you are in the world or what boat you're looking at. There are numbers that you should be looking at, and you should be putting in front of sellers instead of just saying, here's my number without any rationale or justification. Even if that seller isn't going to move off their number and sell that boat, guess what? You're going to get to the next seller and you're going to get that boat at the price you're supposed to, which essentially ends up lowering the market for what eventual sellers are going to get for their boats. So the best thing you do when buying any boat is make sure you buy it the right way the first time around. With that said, again, head over to our website. We have all these analytics and charts. We want to make sure that we're going to serve as your buyer's representative when buying your boat. This one, the next one, the one after that. Again, you've worked very hard. We want to make sure that we're protecting you and doing the right thing. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to use our yacht calculator feature over at our website. Thanks so much. I'm Chris Mortimer. Happy yachting, my friend.